Hi everyone, this is David, and of course you already know my avatar, David Hecht. And what I'd like to do in this week's demonstration video is to welcome you to the new Shakespeare Park. As you can see, it's been reconfigured for the sample or demonstration lesson plan that we're going to take a look at this week. Also, I wanted to take you inside the cottage and show you a little bit more about working a slide viewer, the Damani viewer, and then some of the projects that the sample lesson contains for our model or mythical students, if you will. Okay, let's go inside. David, after you, sir. Okay, let's take a look first at this slide viewer. Now, before you do anything on the slide viewer, the first thing I want you to do before you even click on the click here for audio button is to go up to your edit tab up at the top, click on edit, and pull down to preferences. Click on preferences. Let me move this window out of the way. Now, in your preferences dialog box, click on web. Now you'll see that you have the option at the very top of the window. You see that you have the option of either the internal browser, the Second Life internal browser, which is very bad, do not use it, or an outside or separate browser, Safari, Firefox, IE, etc. Click on the outside or separate browser, Firefox, Safari, whatever you regularly use. Make sure you click that radio button, then click on apply, and then click OK and close that window. Now you are ready to click here for audio, and you won't have to wait. Click here for audio. Now what that is going to do is open up that audio file in whatever default media device that you have selected to play that. It might open up in Windows Media Player, it might open up in QuickTime, whatever you have configured on your computer, that's what it's going to open up. And then all you do is simply listen to the audio, all the students do, is simply listen to the audio, and then on cue, click the right forward button, and then forward through the slides as they listen to the audio play. And that is one way to view this lesson. Now, and that is how most of you are going to be configuring your lesson. And I have offered that if you make an audio, if you make a podcast, all you have to do is send me the WAV file or send me the MP3 file, and I'll be happy to host it on my server for you and give you a link so that you can do this here. Or, if you know how to make a video, you can put your video on the Damani video player. Now, David's going to help me here a little bit. Now, remember your instructions. They're posted right there for you. First, you always click on the word Damani to reset that video, because people are not going to reset it after they finish with it. Then you click on the note cards right in the middle, and that opens up that list of 3 note cards there. You choose the week that you want to watch the videos of. So we'll click on week 3. That opens up the thumbnail of the video and also of this one. And then you simply click on that thumbnail and give it a while to play on that viewer. The Second Life YouTube connection is sometimes can be a little dodgy. There's a lot of different paths that it has to go through there. So give it a while, and it will play. If you ever have any problems, please let me know. I'll come in and fix it. People tend to play around with those things and can kind of get them broken. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you before we do anything else is how to configure your slide viewer to put extra slides in it. Here's what you do. The first thing you do is to right-click on that slide viewer. That opens up the Pie menu. You select Edit in the Pie menu, and that opens up the edit window for the slide viewer. And here it's General, Object, Texture, Content. You want to click on the Content tab. That opens up everything that's in the contents of that slide viewer. And you should be seeing at least 3 in your viewer, 3 of the little texture icons, the little rainbow icons. And those are the demonstration slides. You can go ahead and delete those slides, click on them, you get the options delete, rename. Go ahead and delete those sample slides that the creator put in there for you. Now to put in your slides, what you do is click on your inventory. That opens up all of your inventory. Go to your textures or wherever you have your images stored. Open up all your textures. If you're like me, you're totally confused at this point because you have so many of them, but that's no problem. If you want to see what a texture looks like, simply double left click on it. It pops up a thumbnail. Okay, I know what the texture is now. I now remember what that name is. Once you find the slide or the texture that you want, you simply left click on it, drag it across, and put it in the slide viewer. Now you see the name of it in the slide viewer. Now you click on it and select rename. And you remember all of the slides in your slide viewer must have the same name, and they also must be in numerical sequence. So that's how, and then you just click on close. So that's how you add slides to your slide viewer and take slides out of your slide viewer. Now the other thing I wanted to show you is how some of these picture frames work. So if you would follow me over here. Okay, I'm standing in the middle of two picture frames. Now all that a student has to do is go around to these picture frames, touch them, and that opens up this window up here in the top right of your viewer, and it says so-and-so is trying to give you a note card. Do you want to keep it or discard it? You will click, or the student will click keep, and then that opens up the note card. And here the activity is described in the note card for the student, gives background material, instructions, the points awarded, and that kind of thing. Also, you want to notice one other thing up here. See the little landmark pin cushion up there with the link to the landmark? How do you get one of those in your note card? Very, very simple. With the note card open, you simply open up your inventory again. Here's your inventory. Go to your landmarks. Here are all my landmarks. All you do is left click on the landmark that you want to put in the note card and drag it over to the note card. And you place it wherever in the note card you want it to be. And now all the student has to do is click on that note card after you click on save, because you're the creator of the note card and you can alter it. Okay, so that's how the note card works. Now, you will notice that one other thing is in this list of contents here. It's note card giver script. And I'm going to be giving all of you a note card giver script. And all you have to do is open up scripts in your inventory. There are my scripts. And simply click and drag the script over and place it into the content pane, the content window of your object. And now, whatever object you place that script into, whenever somebody touches it, and that's what clicking is called in Second Life, whenever somebody touches it, it will attempt to give them that note card that you have placed in the content section of that pane. Okay, there are some simple techniques that I hope will help you set up your slide viewer and whatever other objects that you want to add note cards to. Okay, I'll see you in the chat.